Hello guys, and welcome to my Lightroom beginner masterclass. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you all you need to know about the workspaces and the panel in Lightroom. I'll also be showing you how to import your pictures into Lightroom. When you first open Lightroom, you'll be greeted with this interface. This interface is called the Lightroom workspace. On the top section over here, we have our modules. We have 7 modules in Lightroom, but the first 2 modules, which is the library and the develop, are the most important modules. I'm going to be talking much on these 2 modules. The first module's library is where you organize your images, and the develop module over here is where you edit your images. The Lightroom interface is divided into 6 sections. The first module up here is the identity plate and module picker buttons panel, also known as the top bar. The identity plate over here helps you know what version of Adobe Lightroom you are using. For example, you can see that I'm using Adobe Lightroom Classic, while the module picker over here helps you know what module is selected. As you can see over here, the develop module is selected over here. I'm going to take it back to the library module. We also have the left panels over here and the right panels over here, which contain tools required to carry out tasks within each module. At the bottom over here, we have the film strip, which is where we can select various images. To import an image into Lightroom, go up and ensure that you're on the library module over here. Next, come over here and select import, or you can hit Ctrl plus Shift and I on Windows or Command plus Shift and I on Mac. And scroll over here and select the section where you have your pictures kept, and you can hit Ctrl A to highlight all the pictures you want to import, and come over here and select import to import your images into Lightroom. And now we have these images all imported into Lightroom. I'm going to deselect them. To enlarge an image, simply double tap on that image, and if you click on it once more, it zooms out, and if you click on it once more, it zooms in. You can also come over here next to the navigator over here to adjust the size of the zoom. So when I hit fit, it went back to the grid view, and if I hit fit once more, it goes back to my selected image. I can also select this 100 over here to really zoom in and zoom out. You can also come over here to percentage and use percentage to zoom in and zoom out, or you can select this change zoom level over here and come down here and select the degree to which you want your image to zoom in, and you can tap it once more. Don't forget to zoom out. One of the most important shortcuts in Lightroom is the letter G. Once you select G, you go back to the grid view. Another keyboard shortcut is the letter E. When you select it, it shows you the loop view. If you select C, it shows you the comparison view, and if you select N, it shows you the survey view. And now you can come over here and just select this arrow over here. I'm going to select G to go back to the grid view. Remember, like I said, at the bottom over here we have the strip views, and it's easier for you to select an image over here by double clicking on that particular image. Another very important feature are these arrows over here. If you look at the left side and come over to the right portion over here and come over to the bottom portion over here and the top portion over here, you will notice some arrows. What these arrows does is it helps you to close and open some panels. So for example, if you do not want to see these panels, you just need to select this arrow to hide it, and if you don't want to see this panel, you just need to select this arrow to hide it, and if you don't want to see this strip view, you just need to select this arrow to hide it. I'm going to restore back all those panels. Also, you can hold Shift plus Tab to maximize the image view, and you can hold Shift plus Tab once more to resize it. Another important feature to take note of is the solo mode. For example, you can come over to a blank portion over here and right click and select the solo mode. What this does is, if you select a section over here, only that section will be open. But if you do not have the solo mode checked, if I open this comment section and open the meta section, we are going to be having multiple sections open. But if I right click and select the solo mode, if I come now and select the metadata, it's going to open only the metadata and close every other section. This is going to help you keep your panels organized. Don't forget to hit the G on your keyboard to return to the grid view. And if you come to the bottom of any image, you will find this little arrow over here. With this, you can adjust the rotation of your image. And if you want to rename your image, for example, I want to rename all this image, all you need to do is to hit Ctrl plus A to highlight all, and go over to library over here and scroll down and select rename photos and select a custom sequence. You can use custom name sequence, custom name original file, or X and Y. I prefer to use custom rename sequence, and just give it a name. I'm going to name this test. You can select a start number. I'm going to leave it at 1 and hit OK, and this will automatically rename all my photos. And that's it guys on my introductory course on Adobe Lightroom. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in my next tutorial.